Hi artists! Today I'm going to show you how to weave on this 4-inch by 6-inch loom. Here we go! The vertical white strings that you see are called the warp, and they loop around the back. The yarn that I'm going to be weaving with is called the weft. I've wrapped the end of my weft in a piece of tape that I pinched flat so it could slide under my warp. Then I will take my weft and I will weave it over, under, over, under, over, under, over my warp. Next, I pull my weft all the way through until the other end of my weft is even with the cardboard. And I slide my weft all the way up my warp. Now it's time to weave back the other way. However I ended my first row, I need to start my next row the opposite way. So I ended my first row over, so I'm going to start my next row under and weave back until I get to the other side. Now I pull again until my yarn, my weft, just barely touches that first string of the warp. If I pull too tight, I could rip my warp, so don't pull it too tight. If you do, just tug on the other end to loosen it up a little bit. And scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Okay. So I ended my last row under. How should I start my next row? Over. Then we go under, over, under, over, under, over, and we pull again. We're going to do this until we run out of weft. When you run out of yarn, just let the end stay there and we'll cut it off later. Go get a new piece of yarn and pick up right where you left off. So if you ended over, you're going to weave back the other way, starting under. When you get all the way to the bottom and you've been scrunching it up every row, cut off your excess yarn and cut off your tape and then tuck all the ends into your weaving so you don't see those little tails. It's time to take our finished weaving off the loom. So I'll flip my loom over, take the tape off the back, then I'll start gently pulling on the parts that looped around one by one. We're not done yet. Next, we have to tie the ends of our warp to the ends of our weft. I like to double or even triple knot it just to make sure it's secure. any loose ends that are still sticking out. That's it! You did it! Now go show off your weaving and I'll see you next time. Bye!